I'm gonna turn my kettle off. I'm gonna turn my kettle off. Okay. I'm gonna turn my kettle off. Okay. Turn my kettle off.
Good morning, Continental Colony Elementary School, home of those mighty Panthers. Let's pause for a moment of silence as we envision our educational goals for today. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now our school's pledge. I now realize that the greatest power in the world is the power of knowledge. I want to be smart. Misinformed people go through life missing so many rewards that could be theirs. I will become a thinker and a problem solver, learn my basic skills, and make a special effort to complete all assignments. I will strive for punctuality and perfect attendance. I will read books on subjects that interest me most. I will also read books and articles on other subjects to broaden my awareness of what is happening in the world around me. I will respect the rights of others and display exemplary conduct at all times. I will embrace the positive philosophy of my school. I believe in myself. I can do anything if I try hard enough. I pledge this to my family, my school, and everyone who is trying to help me succeed. Most importantly, I pledge this to myself. Well, welcome back, pre-K through second grade students. We are happy to welcome you back to the building this morning. It was so great seeing some of your faces, especially our pre-K and kindergarten students who we have not yet had a chance to meet. So welcome to Continental Colony Elementary School. I hope you have the most exciting day. And as we welcome you back, we want to really take, and I know we were taking this pledge seriously before, But since we are back together in the same building, we need to ensure we are staying safe and that we are taking our Stay Safe pledge. Remember, we need to stay safe, stay healthy, and everyone should do their part. So let's just go over a few things to remind you. You're going to wash your hands whenever you use the restroom. We're going to be taking group restroom breaks, so you're going to wash your hands frequently. And a good measure on how long you should wash your hands is just sing the happy birthday song twice. Get between those fingers, those palms, those thumbs, and make sure you're using soap. Also, if you have to cough or sneeze, you are going to do so in your elbow, and make sure you're covering your mouth and your nose. We are all wearing our mask, and yes, we do have to wear our mask throughout the entire school day. You will have a short break to take your mask off. Those of you who are at school, after lunch, your teacher will take you outside to have just a short break to get a little air. But yes, you are required to wear a mask throughout the school day. We will be sanitizing, so you'll see in your classrooms, first and second graders, you'll see some new hand sanitizer stations in your classroom. We also have them throughout the building in our common areas, the cafeteria, the hallways, the specialist classes. So we have that sanitizer there for you to sanitize if you do not have soap. We don't want to touch our face with unwashed hands, and we are going to make sure we keep our distance. So boys and girls, you may see in your classroom, in the hallways, near the restrooms, these big red 6-foot signs. So if you're standing on one side, your friend needs to stand on the sign that's next, and it is 6 feet away. So that just gives you an idea of how far you need to stay. Another idea, if you don't have a circle, is to just put your hands out in front of you, way out in front of you. And if anyone is touching near your hands, that means you guys are too close. So we want to make sure we are keeping our distance. So I want to play just a quick little song to give you an idea. This is another song you can sing when you wash your hands.
Subscribe, hit the bell, and like. Baby Shark Brooklyn. Wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do, wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do, wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do, wash your hands. Grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do, grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do, grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do, grab some soap. Rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rub your hands. Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do, rinse your hands. Dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do, dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do, dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do, dry your hands. What else can we do? Cover your sneeze, do-do-do-do-do, cover your sneeze, do-do-do-do-do, cover your sneeze, do-do-do-do-do, cover your sneeze. Cough into your elbow, do-do-do-do-do, cough into your elbow, do-do-do-do-do, cough into your elbow, do-do-do-do-do, cough into your elbow. Safe at last, do-do-do-do-do, safe at last, do-do-do-do-do, safe at last, do-do-do-do-do, safe at last. Let's stay healthy, do-do-do-do-do, let's stay healthy, do-do-do-do-do, let's stay healthy, do-do-do-do-do, let's stay healthy. Oh yeah.
All right, so that's another song you can sing to yourself as you wash your hands. I know we all love Baby Shark. Parents of students that are returning face-to-face, today you will receive our daily attestation form for COVID-19. So there's a few questions we need to just ask you as you screen your students in the morning. So each morning we're asking you to complete this form before students come to school. So it's just a few questions that it will ask you based on your home screening before students get on board the bus or you drop them off at school. We're also going to give away our goodie bags this Friday and throughout the month of February. So those boys and girls who have had perfect attendance for the month of January, your parents will be able to come to the school to pick up a goodie bag from 9 to 11. And if you are a face-to-face student, we will simply give you your goodie bag when you're here at school. Also, if you have perfect attendance for January, February, and March, you'll be able to attend our first ever perfect attendance drive-in movie on April 2nd. So make sure you're logging into class every day and make sure you're staying logged on all day. Another challenge we have for you is the Rep Your House Challenge. So we also are looking at our house points for attendance, as well as if you're repping your house on Friday. So communicators, did you wear yellow on Friday? Inquiries, did you wear orange? I know House of Knowledgeable wore green. What about principled risk takers and thinkers? So make sure on Friday you have your house color on, and when your attendance buddy gets on to take attendance, he or she will count the number of students who are repping their house as well as the teacher, and you'll be invited to a movie on the second and fourth Friday. So this Friday, we'll also have the movie for the winners for this particular month. And let's give a pause up and a shout out to our 4th grade and 5th grade students who will be representing us in the Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl this Wednesday. We're so excited, and we know you will represent as well. So pause up to Miss Willis and the Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl team. Remember to log those minutes. 1st grade is still leading the way. Today, we do not have any goal-setting events, but tomorrow we will be in Ms. Laughlin's 3rd grade class at 9 a.m. We will set goals for iReady reading, math, attendance, as well as a plan to complete your weekly playlist. So tomorrow we will visit Ms. McLaughlin's 3rd grade class. Thursday, we will visit Ms. Foster's 4th grade class. And Friday, we will visit Ms. Greer's 4th grade class. So again, this week, we will see Ms. McLaughlin, Ms. Foster, and Ms. Greer. Ms. Greer on Friday, Ms. McLaughlin and Ms. Foster on Tuesday and Thursday at 9 o'clock. So parents, if you can join us, and so you can learn about your students' goals, that will be great. We'll also send you a screenshot of their goals so you can use as your phone screensaver to remind them of their goals daily. And remember, as always, on Wednesdays, you should be working on your playlist. Your teachers already set the targets. There's some videos for you to learn more about those targets, some practice opportunities, and your evidence of learning that you submit for a grade. Now, make sure you're also logging into iReady. And I've been talking to my 4th grade students that I work with on iReady. You'll have to log on to iReady in the afternoon after you get out of class as well to make sure you meet your goal of at least 2.5 hours each week. So when you leave specials or throughout the day, make sure you're logging on to iReady. Let's look at our knowledgeable iReady superstars. So let's check out our reading superstars from last week. In kindergarten, we have the Giles family in Miss Jolly's class with 2 hours and 4 minutes. Pause up. In 1st grade, the Atico family, 6 hours and 11 minutes. And I just saw him getting out the car. Pause up, pause up. 2nd grade, Chad Berry again. Remember, Chad had 10 hours last week, and he is still leading the pack with 6 hours and 2 minutes. Pause up, Chad. We have, this is the O'Neill family, Soraya Neal. This is 4 hours and 6 minutes in Ms. Durham's 3rd grade class. Pause up, pause up. And in 4th grade, Ms. Greer's class, we have the Lee family with 2 hours and 11 minutes. And last but not least, the 5th grade class, we have Ms. Reed's class. Madhu has done it again with 1 hour and 36 minutes. Pause up. Now ready for our knowledgeable iReady math families. We have the Betancourt family with 2 hours and 4 minutes in Dr. Lightfoot's class. Pause up. We have in Ms. Murray's class, the Bowden family with 3 hours and 49 minutes. Pause up, pause up. And in 2nd grade again, Ms. Crawford's class, Chad Berry with 2 hours and 29 minutes. And in 3rd grade, the Leggett family in Ms. Durham's class with 2 hours and 8 minutes. And in 4th grade, Ms. Miller's class is the Lee family again with 1 hour and 28 minutes. We have one sister with the iReady reading and another sister with the iReady math. The Lee family is on it. And in 5th grade, again, we have the Patterson family from Ms. Adams' class with 2 hours and 16 minutes. Pause up to our knowledgeable iReady math and iReady reading superstars. It is Marvelous Monday, and our focus is on self-management, making sure we understand and demonstrate how to use coping skills to persevere through challenges, face conflict with optimism, determination, and resilience. So managing ourselves. So our quote for today is, have courage enough to accept what you cannot change, but yet courageous enough to stand up and fight for what you can. Let's read that again. Have courage enough to accept what you cannot change, because there's some things in life that we can't change, right? And we have to accept that. but have the courage enough to stand up and fight for what you can change. So good morning, happy Monday. This week in your SEL classrooms, you're reviewing routines and learning some new ones. It takes courage to learn new ways of doing things. What is one strategy you will use to show courage even when learning gets hard? Do you breathe or use positive self-talk to keep yourself going? So let's do a quick check-in. How do you feel about your week? Pick a face and a number. I'm a number 1 because I'm so excited to see our boys and girls faces. It's been a little lonely in this building without you, so I am number 1. Our closing thought for today. Today, our competency focus is self-management. Last week, we used mindful breathing to help with our self-awareness. Today, let's use positive self-talk again. Sometimes when we are afraid to try new things, it is helpful to tell ourselves encouraging words like, I can do this, or I believe in myself. Let's practice. Close your eyes and say something kind to yourself. How do you feel? Try this today when you are asked to learn something new. You got this.
Well, good morning. For this week, we're going to start building some good old toolboxes. I know that we are all experiencing a lot of change and going through transition. We're back in the building this week, so that is exciting. And we know that sometimes change can be difficult. But guess what? You don't have to do it by yourself. You have your friends with you. You have your teachers with you. You have your family rooting you on. So all of these are wonderful things that we can rely on. But what we're going to do, we're going to build a toolbox. And I'm really excited about this because this is an opportunity for Big Panthers, Little Panthers, and parents to put together some interventions that can really help us throughout the rest of the school year. So let's watch this video together and let's learn.
Coping with change. This is a story about Jamie. Jamie has a mom and a dad in his family. He goes to this school every day. He lives in a town and he loves to spend his time in the park with his friends. Jamie likes his life just the way it is. But things start to change. First, Jamie's family has a new baby, and now Jamie has a little sister. Jamie's family moves from the town to a new city, and Jamie starts going to a different school. And this spring, Jamie has to go into quarantine to stay safe from COVID-19. He cannot go see his friends in the park, and he has to take his classes online. Change is a natural thing and happens to everyone, but it can also cause many different strong feelings. When you go through changes, you may feel the same way Jamie feels when change happens. These feelings can be big and heavy and hard to deal with. When we feel strong feelings, sometimes it comes out in our bodies. Your heart may beat faster, you may shake or sweat. You might feel sick or cry. You may feel anxious or sad. You might even want to fight or yell. It is okay to have strong feelings, but it is really hard to hold up all these feelings without any tools. The good news is that you can build your own toolbox full of things to help feel better about change. Here are a few ideas of tools. As you watch, you can pick out whichever tools you would like to put into your toolbox. Our first group of tools are distraction tools. You could draw or make some art, listen to music, or write your own song or poem, play a game, or learn something interesting. These are good to give your heart and mind a short-term break from strong feelings. Our next group are grounding tools. You could practice mindful meditation or use breathing exercises like counting in for 3 counts and then breathing out for 3 counts. Use your body and senses to feel things around you and notice details about them. These tools help when you are feeling numb or disconnected. Our next group are emotional release tools. When you're feeling strong emotions, you may need to cry or watch a funny movie and laugh. You can exercise in safe indoor ways or yell into a pillow. These tools are good for anger and fear and help release the pressure of holding these emotions in. Our next group is self-love tools. For these, you could make your bed, cook yourself a nice meal, take a long shower or bath, or buy yourself a small treat. Self-love might feel superficial, but it is really important and helps with feelings of guilt or shame. The next group of tools are thought challenge tools. You can write in a journal about what you are feeling. Try writing down negative thoughts and then think about what a loved one would say. You could talk to a trusted adult. Expressing your feelings and thinking about them logically can make them easier to understand. Our next group is accessing your higher self. You might need to take care of a plant or a pet. You could help someone else or do a random act of kindness. These can help you find purpose in even small good things. Change can feel big and scary, but with your box of tools, you can climb to the top. Remember that feelings are okay, and you are strong and smart enough to handle them. Goodbye.
Well, I hope that offers some insight, and we're going to unpack this over the next few weeks, and we're going to start with our group of tools, and I am so excited about what we will put in our toolbox so that we can overcome these challenging times together. Have a most amazing day.